All right, we're back. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, my name's Tom Macrina. You can find me on all social media at Rycape. I have Nello Picks here with me. We are going to talk a little bit of tennis, and then we'll break down Monday's slate. A little bit of Major League Baseball. We have some NBA, NHL, and then Nello has two soccer plays at the end for you guys. Nello, how you doing today?
How are you doing, Ryan? Thanks for having me. Let's cash some tickets today and let's break down these matches today.
Let's catch some tickets. Absolutely. All right. Before we get started, make sure you go over to wizardsportspick.com. That's where you'll find all my premium plays. We have the best handicappers. Go check out the leaderboard. I'm actually number one in the last 30 days for NBA and beyond. I've been doing really well in the NBA. Also, make sure you go to the Discord. Find a ton of free plays in there, a bunch of content. We have contests going on, and that's where you'll find Nello's plays. Nello, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing good. I have some tennis plays for tomorrow and soccer. Today I'm going to talk about as well on something on the NBA and the MLB. Let's have a good night. That's all I want.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, we don't really have to recap what we did in the other video. We talked about the Madrid Open that starts on Wednesday. We pretty much got through all that. What you didn't get to do is give out your two picks. So these picks are for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to recap quickly those two picks. It's for the qualifying round of Madrid. That starts tomorrow. First match at 5 a.m. It's Christian Garin on the set spread, minus 1.5 at plus money, plus 100. And the other pick was Merida Aguilar at 6:30 a.m. against Marco Trungelliti. I'm taking Merida Aguilar on a money line at minus 120.
Perfect. All right. So, yeah, make sure you check out the Discord. There, I think I have it pulled up right here. And that's where you're going to find all Nello's picks for right now. As the tournament goes on, obviously, we'll have more picks out. I will get involved as well with the tennis picks a little bit. It's obviously not my strongest sport, but I've been doing well starting off with it. But you have some baseball plays.
Yeah, first of all, I'm going to talk about the NBA slate. I have three plays on the NBA, starting off with the Cleveland Cavaliers minus 8.5. Like you and West said on the wraparound early today, I'm pretty confident on the Cavs at home. The Toronto is a good defensive team, but they can't really shoot the ball as much. I think the Cavs overall can get the job done. I think the Cavs might sweep or go to 5 against the Raptors. So I think Harden and Mobley and all those guys, they have a good bench as well. Can get the job done against Toronto. So give me the Cavs with the points.
Yeah, I think it's going up to 9.5 now. So make sure you jump on that. 8.5 are definitely available. So make sure you shop around for the best number. I have a free play video out for this. I also took the Cavaliers. Same thinking. When we saw game one, it was pretty clear that Cleveland is the superior team here. James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, they combined for 52 points in the first game. Harden actually had 10 assists to go with that. And then off the bench, Max Strus had 24 points, which is pretty impressive. I think Cleveland's aggressiveness is going to be too much for Toronto. A few of these teams in these playoffs, I think we saw them play their best in game one, and it just wasn't good enough. And like you, I think we're going to see a lot of sweeps and gentlemen sweeps, 4 or 5 game series here. But yeah, I like Cleveland in this one.
Perfect. My second play on the NBA will be a player prop in the Cavs Toronto game. I'm taking Evan Mobley over 2.5 assists. I got it at minus 127. Price is going down, so make sure you shop around to get the best price. This line has cashed 12 times out of 15 in the last 15 matches for Evan Mobley. Head to head, Mobley with the Raptors. This line cashed 8 of the 8 times Mobley got against the Raptors. So 100% win ratio and an 80% win ratio on this bet. I like Mobley to go over on his assists tonight against the Toronto Raptors.
All right, that sounds good. I'd love it. What you have anything for the second game? The Knicks hosting the Hawks. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm going to lay the points with the Knicks. Give me the Knicks minus 5.5 at minus 110. So based off game one, very good energy at the SMG. Knicks played really well. Brunson had a monster first quarter going with 19 points. He slowed down a little. He could go for the masterpiece in that game, honestly, but he slowed down. He didn't get as many points as he wanted in the rest of the game. But for me, it's a clear thing that the Knicks are better than the Hawks. Hawks can really shoot the ball. They were very very poor in that last game at New York. Give me the Knicks at home. I think the Knicks will get the job done in 4 or 5. So give me the Knicks at home. They are the better team. They have the better environment. So give me the Knicks.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's the same thing with Toronto. How Atlanta is, their best just isn't good enough against this Knicks team, especially Knicks playing at home. This crowd is just Atlanta's not used to this, and this is the second game in a row that they're going to have to do this. I do like the over here. I think that Atlanta is going to have to be more aggressive offensively. We did see kind of a lockdown defense with the Knicks in the third quarter of game one, but yeah, I don't think that's the Knicks defense we're going to see all series. Yeah, I like the over here. I also lean the Knicks to cover this spread.
Yeah, I also lean the over. I think the Knicks have a good offensive powerhouse to score as many points as they can in order to cash the over. I don't know what the line stands right now, but I think it's a low total.
Yeah, it was 220, 222.5.
Yeah. Okay, that seems good for me. I lean the over as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything for the last game, Minnesota, Denver?
No. I think will be a tough game. I can really predict much.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about Anthony Edwards. In the first game, he didn't look right. Timberwolves looked really good in the first half, and then Denver started playing defense, and it was pretty much over for them. Yeah,
it's a tough spot. It's a tough spot.
Yeah. I lean Denver to. I lean Denver to win. They should cover this one. I just think Denver's the best team. If you watch Solaire when we're talking about the NBA playoff preview, Denver's the team I like to get all the way to the Western Conference Finals. So, yeah, I like them as well here tonight. I'll talk about a little hockey real quick. First game I like is Philadelphia-Pittsburgh. I'm a Flyers fan, but I am taking the Flyers here. I understand the zigzag. Penguins, they're down 0-1 in the series. They underachieved in the first game offensively. So they need that energy. And I think they're going to be more aggressive here. But They only had 17 shots in the first game, which is a huge red flag for me. Flyers defense has been pretty elite, which is a good thing to have against a team that likes to score a lot. If you're suppressing scoring chances, you're going to struggle scoring at all. So, Flyers have also been the hotter team. They won 7 of their last 8, while the Penguins are on a 4-game losing streak. I like the Flyers here at around plus 120. Shop for the best number with that one. Carolina game. I actually have a premium on that, but I think this game is similar to what we saw in game 1. Carolina struggles in the later rounds of the playoffs. They certainly look like the superior team here. I think they win this one. I don't know that I want to pay the big price, nor do I want to take a -1.5 or anything like that. So I'm going to stay away from a side on that one. Minnesota, Dallas, I'm staying away from as well. I lean Minnesota. It looks like Dallas is getting a little bit healthier. But after you take a beating like you did at home in game 1, I think Dallas has a better showing. I'm not high on Ottinger after seeing what he did in game 1. So I'm going to stay away from that. And then Anaheim plays at Edmonton. This is a game 1. My biggest thing here is that Edmonton has been here before. They know the urgency to put this team away. They're very strong offensively. Actually, both teams are. But, Anaheim, I don't think Anaheim's ready. I think Edmonton knows what's at stake. They made the finals the last 2 years and lost both times. They want to win one this year. I just think the talent is much better on the Oilers side than the Ducks side. So I'm taking Oilers on the puck line -1.5.
Okay.
What do you yep.
Yeah.
Anything about them? You're not a big hockey guy.
Yeah. I'm not a hockey guy. I was going to talk baseball. I have one pick left on the baseball card. Yeah. I'm going to take the Cubs on the money line. Right now, I got even money on the Cubs. I know you're from Philadelphia. You might not like me fading the Phillies, but the Phillies have been pretty bad recently. They are on a 5-game losing streak right now. The Cubs on the 5-game winning streak. The last series against these teams in Philadelphia, the Cubs won 2-1. I was on the Cubs on 2 of those games, cashed both tickets at plus money, both plus 120, I think, on both. So 79% of the money is on the Cubs right now. So I agree with the public. I think the Cubs right now are the better team. Their starting pitcher, Colin Rea, played already against the Phillies this year, and the Cubs won with him. So 1-0 to Colin Rea against the Phillies. So I'm fading the team that it's on a losing streak, and I'm going with the team on the 5-game losing streak. So give me the Cubs to win this one in Chicago.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. As we talked about pre-show, we're looking at a team who has trouble scoring runs, and they're facing a pitcher who they have trouble scoring runs off of. It's supposed to be cold tonight in Chicago. The wind is blowing in, so I don't expect any type of explosion from this Phillies offense. On the other hand, we have Nolan pitching. Guy can pitch a gem, but he always has that one inning that he gives up a 2-3 run home run. And if you do that tonight in this weather in Wrigley Field, you might just screw yourself. Phillies have been live or die by the home run, and they're not hitting home runs.
Yeah, and if you check the last 2 games of of the series in Philadelphia, they weren't even close. The Cubs won the third game 11-2, and won the second game 10-4. So it was a beatdown.
Yeah, and the weather was nicer when they were here too.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I get that.
Everything points to the Cubs. I think that they're the better team at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't be back in Philadelphia right now until they can show that they could hit.
Yeah.
All right,
so,
we got 2 soccer games for tomorrow.
Yeah, 2 soccer games for tomorrow. One in Spanish La Liga and one in the English Premier League. So first we're going to the early game in in Spain in La Liga. I'm taking Mallorca on the draw no bet market at the -120. Mallorca plays at home against Valencia. The reason I'm taking Mallorca on tomorrow is because they are playing at home. They have a good record at home, sitting 9th in the La Liga on home record, recording 28 points of 34 total. So most of their points are scored at home. I think Mallorca has been playing good at home. They beat Real Madrid recently and in the beginning of the month at home 2-1, and they are currently at home on a 3-game winning streak. So Valencia has been showing poor football comparing to the last years that I watch soccer. I said football already. Sorry, in Europe it's always a big mess for me.
We know what you're talking. You can call it football.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah. So continuing, Mallorca advantage here relies on their stadium, on their fans. So I think Mallorca can get the job done. Both teams battling for avoid relegation, but I think Valencia away can get the win. So that's why I'm protecting Mallorca with a draw no bet. So if the game goes with a draw, I get my bet voided. So give me Mallorca at home to at least get a draw against Valencia to avoid relegation in La Liga. Then we're going to
hold on real quick. So how much time is left in the league?
I think the league finishes in the end of May. Okay, May 24th.
So they have more tables to go. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so now going to the English Premier League, Brighton against Chelsea, a Chelsea team that has been horrible the last few games. 4 straight losses in the Premier League for Chelsea and Liam Rose Senior squad. Brighton at home have been pretty solid from what I see. Brighton at home beat Liverpool 2-1 and lost to Arsenal 0-1. So overall, the last 5 games for Brighton have been 3 wins, a draw, and a defeat against Arsenal, and they are top of the league. So I think Brighton has a good home record this year. They always perform well at home. These Premier League teams can always be tough to break down at home. Chelsea has been in shambles recently. They lost badly to Man City. They lost to Man United. They lost 3-0. I think it was. Let me check real quick. To Everton away. They lost to PSG 3-0. They haven't been scoring. They haven't been awful recently on this last 4 games. So my bet will be this one might be both teams to score, but I'm leaning on a Brighton draw no bet as well at the -110. I think Brighton at home can trouble Chelsea that has been on a poor form. So give me Brighton to at least get a draw against the Blues at home.
All right, that sounds good to me. So 2 draw no bets, both at good prices. I like it. Yeah, we covered a lot of stuff here today. So you want to go over your picks real quick?
Yeah. So we started off talking about Madrid futures. I said that Sinner is going to win the tournament. That's a I might be 100% sure that Sinner is going to win. The competition has no point of battling against Sinner. They just can't. Sinner is too dominant, and without Alcaraz, Sinner might become the first player in history to win 5 Masters in a row. So give me Sinner on to win the tournament. You can parlay it with anything you want to get a better price, and then I'm waiting to get some lines, but I will take Zverev to reach the semifinals here in Madrid. So in the Madrid qualifying matches, I'm going with Christian Garin on a minus 1.5 set spread at plus 100, and I'm going with a Spaniard with a Spaniard in Daniel Merida Aguilar on the money line at minus 120. Then in the NBA, I have the Cavs with the points, the Knicks with the points, and Evan Mobley over 2.5 assists. Going to the MLB, I'm on the Cubs. That's my lonely play. If you go to the Discord, I had an early bet on the MLB slate. I was on the Boston Red Sox on the money line at minus 125. That cashed 8-6 to Boston. So that's the winner for me. I hope the Cubs get the job done. And for tomorrow, my 2 soccer plays are Mallorca on a draw no bet and Brighton on the draw no bet against Chelsea.
Perfect. Yeah. So I have 2 plays for the NBA. I'm taking the Cavaliers with you at minus 8.5. I have the Knicks and Atlanta Hawks to go over to 222.5. For the NHL, I like the Flyers on the money line at plus 120. And then I like the Edmonton Oilers on the puck line at plus 130 is the price. So minus 1.5. Yeah, that's about all I have today. I have 2 premium plays up at wizardsportspick.com. Yeah, you can go check me out on the leaderboard. I am top 3 in all sports. I am top number 1 in NBA last 30 days. You want Nello's plays until they're on. They should be on the site soon. But yeah, you want to head over to the Discord. If you want to get into Discord, need a link, send me a message. You could find me on all social media at RyCape. Also, make sure you go to wizardsportspicks.com. Where we have a ton of content out every day at 12:30. Joey Tron and Sniper West do the wraparound. They have a whole bunch of guests on daily. Wednesdays at 6 o'clock, we do the Wizards Lair. That's live at 6 o'clock. That's me, Wes, and David Delano. We have a guest on this week. We're going to be talking the NFL draft. Following that on Wednesday, 8:15, me and Joey Tron do the Wizards Pit Stop. Talladega is coming up. We've been doing really well in those NASCAR shows, making a lot of profit, which is nice. And make sure you tune in to Beyond the Lines. That comes on every day, usually in the morning. Rotation of handicappers are giving you their favorite plays of the day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nello, any final thoughts?
I just want to say, let's get some winners today and hope we sweep the board.
Yeah, simple enough. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. And we'll try and do this again. We'll do this again. I think it went well.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.